All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to start off this video because this is one of the more serious topics for my channel, probably the most serious I've ever been, because gonna be opening up about a lot of things that have been happening for the past 6 to 9 months, and then stuff that's been going on for years actually, because I normally hate doing stuff like this. I don't really want to talk too much about the negative things in my life, because I'd rather my channel be encouraging, entertaining, and something positive, something to uplift you all, because you know everyone has their own set of problems in life, and I'm not trying to burden you all with mine. This is not even a pity party video or anything like that, so I'm not asking for anyone to feel sorry for me or anything like that at all. I'm just going to explain things because I feel like there's so many unanswered questions that I've given really vague answers to, and you know I've made a lot of promises and I haven't really delivered on all of them due to just stress and depression sometimes. And it's just, I don't know, it's a lot to think about. In fact, it's really hard for me to even record this video right now just thinking about it, because I don't know, it's a lot, and I try to just block it out of my mind all the time, but it's still lingering there. But I'm figuring out ways to get rid of it so I can keep staying positive about things in life. But yeah, so basically, I know a lot of you all are wondering what's going on with the Draw My Life. What's going on with this playthrough, that playthrough, why haven't you uploaded this in forever? And I've always given the answer, personal life, or just, I don't know, sometimes lack of motivation, and it's just a lot. But I never want to just be in my video like pouring out everything that's going on. I feel like I always felt like that was unnecessary and I shouldn't do that. But now it's kind of getting to the point where people are just asking all the time, and I feel like vague answers aren't enough. So I'm just kind of gonna explain this so you all can understand where I'm coming from. It's not that I'm trying to disappoint you all, or that I'm trying to not do like stuff that I've promised or whatever. In fact, it really bothers me every day how I haven't, because it's just so hard for me to do in a way. And you all are like definitely the best thing that's happened to me in my life, for sure. Just because I've been able to get over so many insecurities, get over different things going on in my life, whether it be stuff financially or just the environment I'm in. Like I've been able to grow a lot because of you guys. And you all have always been really, really motivating, and constructive criticism as well too, which is another thing that's helped me to grow a lot, I feel. So I greatly appreciate that, and I would never ever want to do anything to let you all down. So that's why I'm actually coming out of my shell right now to make this video, so that you all can know that that's not my intention at all. I'm not trying to be a douche and be like, hey, I'm not gonna upload Mario and Sonic on the 3DS today. So anyway, all right, as you all know, YouTube is basically the thing I do full-time. It's my income. I try to put a lot of time into it, time and effort, and it's not just recording, it's also editing and all that other shenanigans, and actually coming up with ideas and whatnot. And yeah, thing is though, is that I feel like YouTube is so dependent on the mood that you're in. Like, you have to be in a good mood, because if you're not in a good mood, it's going to affect your content. It's going to be it's going to be subpar, which is why I've redone so many playthroughs in the past, because I've problems that have been going on for the past years that just affected me. And I tried to just push through and keep uploading because, I wanted to be consistent. That was my strong point before, until like the past 9 months. Um, but anyway, all right. So lots of family issues right now. And most of them dealing with money because, I was put in the position to where I felt like I could help, family and friends because, I've been so incredibly blessed in my life with this opportunity with YouTube to where I'm able to do what I love and, be able to just have so many opportunities in life. And then at the same time, help out the people that, I love and care for. But, it's kind of getting a little bit extreme with my family. So, it wasn't just helping out with, needs and whatnot. It was kind of getting to the extent to where it was helping out with, I guess, ambitions in a way. And, I was perfectly fine with doing that for quite a while. And, mom would always be like, oh, I'm going to pay you back and all that stuff. Don't worry, I'll have this money for you by end of this week or whatever. All right, quick edit there. Sorry about that. My camera cut out. Anyway, though, like I was saying, it wasn't just, needs or necessities. It was kind of getting more to just other things my mom wanted and ambitions and ideas. And, I was willing to help out for quite a while because, that's my mom. I love and care for her. And, I wanted to see her go far. But, it was going on for quite a while, up till like about 9 months ago. And that's when I just had to be like, hey, enough's enough. Like, this is kind of getting a little bit too crazy. And, don't think that I'm not willing to help out at all with any situation. Like, if there's ever any time of need or emergency or whatever, I'm always going to be there at a moment's notice. I'm going to see what I can to help you and my little sisters out. But, I was just like, but when it comes to other stuff, like, I can't keep doing this. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. Because over the years, I was doing it, and, I gave without the expectation of getting anything back. Even though, she'd always be like, oh, I'm going to pay you back and all this stuff, by this week or that week or whatever. But I never hounded her for it or anything like that. But, sometimes I did feel pressured. And I was, like, used a lot by them, or by her. And, yeah, the response I got was kind of crazy. So, I was told, like, oh, you don't care about me or your little sisters at all. And, you're gonna, if you want to focus on yourself, you focus on yourself, and you give up the house keys and you don't come around anymore. And everything that you did before means nothing because you're not helping get me out with this one instance right now. And yeah, it basically felt like I was being disowned. Like, don't come around anymore, like, until you're, like, willing to help out or whatever. Just like, what? Like, the response I gave was so respectful too. And I'm not gonna lie, I went off, and I feel like I shouldn't have. But, it was just kind of like a slap in the face, like, you do so much for someone, like, I put a lot into my YouTube and all that stuff to make sure that that was better, but I put way more into helping my family out. And then, just be told that literally nothing. Just like, I don't know. It still hurts to think. And, I am starting to talk to them again more. But this is going to sound terrible. I feel like, because, like, I couldn't see my sisters or anything for, like, 9 months. It was crazy. But, one time she hit me up, and then, I helped her out for one situation. But that was, like, the only time I was kind of, like, felt, like, welcome again. So I felt like I had to give money or something like that in order to be able to see my sisters again, or for her to actually talk to me. And it's just kind of weird to think about because I did so much, and then, I wasn't even being supported when I was not getting anything from YouTube. I was like nothing basically. But then once, I did become something, then that's when, oh yeah, good job, Kobe, you're doing great. Yeah, keep going. And that was the only time I felt like I got support out of it. So I don't know. I just felt really, really used by it all, and then to be told everything meant nothing. You're gonna find a person's true colors when they get upset about something. When you tell them no. So it doesn't matter what anything is said. Like now, like I'm always gonna remember that for sure. And I don't know. It just hit me really, really hard because here I was trying to like kind of like screwed over by my family. And at the same time too, around that time, it wasn't just my family, it was my friends too, and well, people that I considered good friends. And then I just kind of found out some stuff, and so then I'm just like paranoid and everything. My mind's all in a mess, and I'm just like not in a good mood a lot. And right now, I've been traveling a lot to kind of help out with my mood so that I can feel more motivated to record, feel more excited, because as of right now, I have been avoiding doing stuff with Facecam because I felt like the stress was just getting so overbearing that it was all in my face and I couldn't even commentate right. I felt so off. I couldn't think. And that's why I haven't done Super Mario Galaxy 2 or Twilight Princess in so long. And I don't even know how I managed to get so far in those games while recording. Like, I felt like I somehow managed to, in some ways, mask that stress and constant, I guess, turmoil in my head. And I'm not even going into complete detail. I'm just giving you some tidbits in a way, because there are things that went on with my sister too, but that's like another story as well. But yeah, I felt used from her too, and it was just kind of like a point to where I was just like, who can I trust? Like, and the people that I felt like I could talk to about situations, those were the people that I felt kind of like screwed over by. So it was just, it's a lot of stuff I feel like I felt like I've had to handle on my own. But I feel like I'm getting, okay, I am recording still. I thought it cut off for a second. Whoa, my bad. I feel like I'm making more progress with just being in a better mood, feeling more ready to record, because I don't want you all to think that if I'm not uploading or something like that, I'm just playing video games or just acting stupid or whatever, not doing anything. Either I'm in the gym because I'm trying to better myself in whatever way I can, or and then also gym does help relieve stress, so that was another thing too. Traveling as well, because I like to see my friends all abroad and whatnot, and just kind of gets me away from the environment that I'm in right now, which is Mississippi. So yeah, that's what I've been doing recently, so that's why I've been traveling a lot. But at the same time, that's why playthroughs and everything have been so inconsistent for the past 9 months, but excuse me, because of that. And it like got to the point to where all this stuff, all this stress, and just paranoia was like getting to my mood to where I didn't want to play video games. I didn't want to do anything. But that's why I would constantly start new playthroughs and all that stuff, which was definitely me biting off more than I could chew, because then I'd get to a point where I'm like, oh, I have 6 playthroughs going on. But I would do it because I felt like if I felt like I would lose motivation or interest in a game so fast that if I recorded it, it would be really, really bad. Like I just wouldn't be myself. So that's why I would start, this on a game or that's on a game, to kind of see if that could help bring my motivation back, so then that can carry over to my other playthroughs that I'm doing. And it's not that I don't like the games, or that, I'm trying to not upload them just for some weird, odd reason or whatever. It's just the fact that I know sometimes I'll lose interest or motivation so fast nowadays with my random, I guess, just feels and whatnot. So that's why I would try and start something new or whatever, to kind of reinvigorate me and get me excited to record again. So that's why some things have been left hanging. It's not that I never intended to do it, or that I stopped the playthrough because, it wasn't successful and all that stuff. It was because I just, so much on my mind that I felt like I couldn't even, I just wasn't even in the mood to record at all. And I needed something to get me to do what I enjoy doing again. And recently I've definitely noticed that it's affected my channel a lot. But I don't really know how to get over this thing. So that's why the Draw My Life hasn't been done, because if I do that Draw My Life, I'm gonna have to keep thinking about this stuff that I keep trying to block out of my head. But man, it's even more. It's even more than what I'm talking about right now. I'm just thankful for you all. Like, I just want you all to know that I'm like so thankful for you guys, because I was able to escape a really interesting situation, and I couldn't have done it without you all, without your support. And that is what helps me push on more, because I think about that, I'm just like, these people have done so much for me, they don't even know who I am. And to see encouragement from you guys, or even constructive criticism, because like I said, I've tried to just get over hurdles in my life that I've had for quite a while. So yeah, y'all are just amazing, and I'm really sorry about how things have been going over the past few months. Honestly, I don't, and it's like, some people are like, oh, why doesn't Kobe get this many views on this video? And it's not even something I'm upset about. I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's your fault that I'm not where I was before or whatever. I already know why. It's because of me. But I'm trying my best to figure out the best way possible to, keep staying positive, not let stuff in the past get to me, and at the same time stay motivated to where, I don't let you all down. That's why recently I've been trying to record entire playthroughs in one sitting, so that I don't upload anything until I know that playthrough is done, or at least a majority of it is done, so that that way I won't just upload one part, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited to be playing this game right now, and then a week later I'm like, god, I just don't even feel like doing anything right now. So yeah, I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there with just being more positive and focusing on myself, because I didn't do that much. And I feel like, in a way, it's not just that I was used. I kind of let myself get used and cheated myself out of a lot of things. But at the same time, think about it, I'm like, I could not even be here right now. The point and place I'm in right now in my life, I could not be here right now. I could not have been able to help out so many people, help out so many friends. Um, so that's I try to think about the good things and reflect on that. But then sometimes, just negative things take over, and that's what happens. It's a mind thing, definitely. So I hope you all understand why things have been so off lately. Trying to work on it right now. I feel like I'm doing a little bit better. When it comes to Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Twilight Princess, do you all want to keep seeing that? I mean, I feel like because it took me so long for so many playthroughs that some people just don't care. So it's like maybe I should cut those off. But at the same time, I know my mistakes. I know what works and what doesn't work. So stick with what I've been doing right now so that I can be consistent. But just kind of let some things go. I don't know. I think about it sometimes, like, should I do Twilight Princess or what? I don't know. I just think about it a lot, and I sometimes wonder, does it even matter anymore? Or if I should just move on and, turn a new leaf, go back to that consistency again. But, yeah. I'm really surprised I even talked about this right now, and I've been talking for about 20 minutes. It's good to get off my chest, though. But, like I said, it still reminds me a lot, because I think about it too. I'm just like, if all this stuff never happened, or if I never let myself get into this position, it wouldn't have affected my work, and then it wouldn't I wouldn't have let so many of you all down. I wouldn't have disappointed so many people to where, they've just lost interest entirely with what I upload, because they're like, oh, is this even going to be finished? It's just like, dang, I don't want that. I don't want you all to go to my channel and be like, oh, I wonder if this playthrough is going to be finished or not, So, but that's why it's gotten really bad over the past few months. And hope you all understand. I'm sorry I rambled on about this for so long. Like I said, I'm not trying to get anyone's pity or anything like that, because, I'm talking to my family again, so it's really weird, though, still. There's no trust right now, but if anything, I'm just really, really happy to see my little sisters. That's like the thing that makes me, like, super happy, because in a way I sometimes feel bad for them. I feel like I was able to escape, in a way, the situation that I was in before, but they're kind of a little bit stuck in it. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna even get into the other stuff at all. I think I've talked enough. But yeah, so I guess that wraps it up for this video. I have been out here for quite a while. I kind of need to get in my car too, because driving and just being in my car is kind of relaxing in a way, and I felt like I couldn't really relax and record this video if I was like at home or something or whatever. So yeah, anyway, thanks for taking the time to listen to little old me. As always, I'm eternally grateful for all the support that I've gotten from you all. I hope that I can continue to be of enough worth for your support. And I wanna make sure that I don't disappoint you all anymore. So in terms of the Draw My Life and all that stuff, I really don't know. I feel like I need to completely get over this, and then I can do it, because right now I'm kind of doing a Talk My Life. But yeah, so I hope y'all understand. It's just every time I think about that, because I'm thinking about it right now, and it's already kind of getting me a little bit riled up and just sad, I guess, in a way, thinking about it. But I felt like this was necessary so y'all can know what's going on. Anyway, thanks again for watching. See you all. Have a good day. Peace, Republic of Kobanamites, and take care.